Hello guys and girls. Yes, we're ready. Me and Joe have been working like Rachel reads from accounts in the office today. Okay, so don't need to give you a demonstration on the chub because I've already done it, but all the chub sets are made. So the chubs, you can see they're absolutely fucking huge. So if you take one of them off and put one of them on, you can see that even with the rows on, they're not going to fit. So as a further little bonus, I will be adding a video to the lock reference in the technique section about how to make your own keys for these, because they're actually really easy to do. But the one that me and Joe are particularly proud of is the UAP OneStar Zero Lift set. So basically these locks, they actually advertised with zero lift keys, yes? Okay, so they're a strange breed, these particular locks, because they are not normal spacings, but they are not narrow spacings either. So I'll just show you what I mean, because yes, I am making a set for the UAP Kinetica. So the Kinetica we would consider short spacings. Can you see that, guys? Because it's shorter than that. But these are, yeah, not to confuse you, narrower than standard spacings. So they're somewhere in between, shall we say. So we have come up with a set of bump keys that counteract these. They're not easy to bump, I won't lie to you, they're not easy to bump. Okay, so first things first, these contain what's called a zero lift. So it's the opposite of what we understand the zero lift to be. And basically what that means is one of the cuts is as deep as it can possibly be. And that particular pin is different from all other pins, as in it's already at the shear line, it's already correct. So what that will mean is if you try and bump that with a standard bump key, you'll overset that pin every single time. That is the only one that is a steel key pin, all the rest are brass. And we can actually use that to our advantage. So me and Joe have come out with a set, okay? So let me just remember, yeah, that's in position 5. So we've come out with a set of 5 keys. So the first thing that I want you to do is, you'll see that these locks, they have no branding on the front. So you'll be unsure, is it or isn't it, okay? Now, there are a lot of ones that look like this, so we just got to test this key. So it comes provided with a blank key, and what you'll see if we go side on is the blank key will not go all the way to the hilt, a standard U6D, okay? So that indicates that it's smaller spacings than normal. But what we have found, because their biggest security feature is actually their biggest weakness, we have found that you can actually half tell where the zero pin is. Because it's already set, what you'll see, because they've got loads of spool pins, you see how much slop they've got in the cord? Loads, and that's without me doing anything. So what you can do is put tension on, and then what you'll see is that you'll struggle to push past the pin, okay? You'll actually struggle to push past it. So that tells me that it's in position 5. And luckily for me, I've got my key there, okay? So, set that off. Okay, so in. Okay, so you can pure bump these. I'm not saying they just fall open, because they don't, alright? So, all the way to the hilt, and I'm going to try and do it on cam. So, we're just going to gently steer, because these will overset for absolute fun. And there we go. So we've got that one there, guys. Did you see that? I do like to be authentitious. So what I'm going to do is try and bump another one while the camera's rolling. So just to speed up the process, I'll show you. I mean, the thumb turn, because these are absolutely gas quality. So sometimes it doesn't even grab the thumb turn. It's fucking crazy. But anyway, so you'll see in this particular key, obviously you can see it's in position 6 furthest away from us. So if I was to go in with my key, and it should jam up near towards the end. So tension on, and there you go. Can you see? So if I don't put any tension on, it'll just glide. If I put tension on, there, can you see that? It was just a struggle to get past that last pin. That indicates that is the correct key. Look at that, me and Joe have got you covered. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it off the tag, if I can do. Okay, so I personally prefer pure bumping, but if it doesn't pure bump, then we can move to rubbers. So I'm going to give this, 60 seconds or whatever. And if it doesn't, I'm going to pause the video and put some rubbers on, okay? So here we go. So I'll start off as gentle as you can do, to be honest, to begin with. Oh, so that was a good indication. If you pull your key too far out, what'll happen is, a new tension, you can see it jams up on the zero pin. So you don't want to be doing that. So here we go. Oh, big dirty false set indicates it's the correct key. I'm going to try it the other way. Let's give it 30 more seconds. You can see I'm not smashing its head in. I'm just trying to guide it, right? 30 more seconds. If it doesn't go, it doesn't go. I'm going to put some rubbers on. Oof. Yeah, we like live cam. Right, so George is going to pause the video now while I put some rubs on. So, you can see, still the same lock. Okay, so what I've done is I've put 2 rubs on. And what this will do is also create a bit of a stop. So I'm going to try and go sideways on and steer it in. So, like so. Okay, and you can see you're going to get little pops of deep, dirty false sets. Oh. 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 Just going to try a little bit softer. Oh. Okay, so what I'm now going to do is put 2 and 1 wash. You've got to try different things, guys. You've got to. So a little bit of rhythm. Oh, fucking hell. See that, guys? Big dirty false set. So that'll give you up, and there you go, guys. Missed the cam, but I'm not too bothered about that. The fact is I bumped that motherfucker. Okay, so the other set that we've made is basically an updated version of the Winkhouse XI6 set. So we've added an extra key, and we're now just calling these the reverse dominator, because basically they dominate any lock that has a reverse profile. So for instance, what we have here is the Arc SR, which is like the base range of the Arc. Now you can see that's a reverse profile. Okay, so we're going to give this a little demsy, okay? So let's go in, where's my key number 1 and 2 gone? There you go. So basically just use them like the dominators that everyone knows and loves. Okie dokie, so there we go. So even though these are for 6-pin Winkhouses, they will perfectly work on 5-pin. I'm just going to give this just a little bit of lubes, eh? A little bit of lubes. Fucking hell, sir. Get your shit together. There we are, okay? So in we go. I'm going to see what it takes to bump these motherfuckers. So out 1 click, and we're just going to start guiding. Oof. You can already see that's dying to go. Dying. You can just feel when they're going to go. So, out. Oof. And there you go, guys. Absolutely smashed the granny out of that. Other cylinders. Yes. So these look like an XI6, but these are the Winkhouse 5-pinners. You can see that, guys. 5-pinners. So we're going to see. Let's have a look. Yeah, we'll go for the rusty side because we're not frauds. We're not frauds. So I've not even tried bumping this, actually. So let's have a look. Let's try and speed the process up and say, right, if I was to choose a dominator set, which one do I think would work? And I think that one should work. So here we go. Here we go. Let's see, can you do the winky? Let's have a look. Oof, sounds good. Taking some abuse, and there we go, guys, like a professional. So basically any fucking reverse profile. So this one, Jim Butler sent to me, so this is IEL, whatever the fuck that means. But you find these on statics. Can you see that, guys? Static caravans, and they are a reverse profile. And yes, they will bump. I ain't got time because I've got to go and see the meter. Alright, guys, so they're on the website right now. Limited amounts because I'm a lazy twat. And yeah, fuck everyone!